Glad to have you with us in one of America's great cities, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and the Lake. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. Florida Atlantic ready to kick it off and get this game started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Temple's offense will be first on the attack. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
They'll move the tight end. Might as well give it to him again. Just smothered on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Lets it fly on the move. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Temple lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Trying to take it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So Florida Atlantic's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Eli Morcos. As we get late in the season, his performance has made him a contender, if not one of the favorites, for the Heisman Trophy. They've got the big fellas out there, a three tight end look on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's McClure. Still on his feet at the 35. Lots of running room. The 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
They'll move the wide receiver. Play action on 1st down. Trying to get rid of it, and he gets rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll run it on the counter. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Drops back. It's Boykin. Out wide right. It's Morrow. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Temple lining up to punt it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets the back moving. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Right side, it's Robinson. Turning it on. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Owls come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Robinson. All the way down to the 20. 7-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to. And instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
You've heard the term, he throws a catchable ball. That one did not meet that definition.
That would be more of a wearable ball, wouldn't it? That would just, you're going to wear it. It had so much steam on it. But yeah, knowing the difference of when to take something off of it and use a little bit of that touch that you work on every day as quarterbacks.
Makes the grab in their space. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the...
He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first.
And he will score! Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of that one.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Straight ahead, it's Morrow. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Temple lining up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Looks it in. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
Holds on, it's Robinson. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Florida Atlantic looking to score from the red zone. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out wide right, it's Robinson. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They just keep firing. Touchdown Owls! Put 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Boykin. Couldn't set his feet.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Season alley. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, Not a good job by this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Owls come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
Here we go, ready? 180, let's go!
Fresh set of downs going up top. Between the hashes, it's Robinson. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers.
Caught, and he's got room. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Timing spot. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and now 18 on the season. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Looking for room, it's Morrow. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Temple lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Special teams proving to be special. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Boykin. Turns it upfield. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw one first. Right side, it's Robinson. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Left side, it's Robinson. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. First and goal on what will be the last play of this quarter. Looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 10 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Illini able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half, they have got to keep feeding their star wide receiver. He has been brilliant here in the first half, showing his experience against every type of defense they've tried to throw at him. He continues to be a problem, one the defense will have to solve if they expect to turn around this second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic! What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Palmer. Oh, pressure's coming. Buried before he could blink.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
They boot it away. On the return. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Owls! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Plows through the defense. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Temple lining up to punt it away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Owls sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Fires immediately. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll send the back in motion. Drops back on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And wings it incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Motion from the back. Looking to throw again. Out wide left, it's Robinson. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Right, here we go.
This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly.
Let's go.
Follows his blocks. It's McClure. Got enough for the first down. Breaks into the open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
It's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick give. It's Sims. There's some daylight. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. Second and long here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. He stopped short of the first down, but he gets it into plus territory on the scramble, and now decision time on fourth. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
22, go.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. As we're working our way into the back half of the season, here's the Heisman Trophy race and some of the candidates, including a guy that we've seen today. So the final period starts with a second down play. Snap in the shotgun. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Left side is Gilbert. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Robinson. Could not make his way to the corner.
And no surprise to see this guy just going off again, right? One of the best receivers in the entire country. Over 100 yards his last game out. He's got over 100 in this one. And this is why he's up for the Heisman Trophy here, guys, late in the year. It's what you do in the month of November that gets you remembered as a team, but also individually. He keeps putting performances like this together. We're going to see this guy in New York City.
Gets the back moving. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Out wide left, it's Robinson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Long way to go on second down. Selling the fake. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Owls. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Looking to throw, it's Palmer. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Complete. There he goes. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Owls, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. They're all over him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll need a bunch on second down. He's looking to pass. Finds his tight end.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Look out! And down he goes.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
They kick it away on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Taken down right away. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Enough to move the chains. Racing down the left side. He's at the 30. Inside the... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Turning it on. Got the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Sets his feet. It's Palmer. Under pressure. They get to him as he throws.
And that was a game's worth of frustration right there on that pass. That was a bomb down the field, trying to get it all back because the offense just hasn't found a way to get much going. Still got the bagel.
Sends it downfield. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. And send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Temple lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Well, they weren't going to give him a chance this time. They just punted that thing toward the sideline. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Hey, guys, checking in from the Florida Atlantic sideline. As you know, there is history here today. That last touchdown catch on the previous drive set the new school record for...
He's loose on the left. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Owls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's got enough. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a 1st down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Fresh center downs going to the air. Left side is Robinson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. He wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Robinson. Oh, he got loose. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. They want to throw it. Misses badly on that one.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them?
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Sims. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.